Well,
Hello there.
Wow, okay, this is weird. Never been one for a rom-com, or teen drama, or apparently this new stalker genre Netflix has found. You is creepy. So the show stars Joe, an average guy who works in a little old bookshop, played by Penn Badgley. Joe, that is, not the bookshop. It starts off with him narrating the moment he meets Beck. As if that voice is not creepy enough with the
Hello there.
They converse with incredibly flirtatious and realistic tones, until Beck buys her book and Joe heads home, in which we meet Paco. In which the show tries to convince us that he's a nice guy. Look at him being nice to a kid. See, he's a good guy, don't judge him. He's not going to do anything creepy soon. Look at him being all nice. So after this nice guy act's thrown in your face, Joe heads into his apartment and looks up Beck on the interwebs, where he finds literally everything you need to know about her, including somehow her address. But why would he need her address? Oh dear. So after he spends the day with her without her knowing, God, this is creepy, he follows her home again, where he sees her on and off again boyfriend, Benji. After this, he heads home again and meets Paco. Yeah, you remember him, the kid Netflix is using to try and show you how good of a person, and definitely not creepy at all Joe is. Anyway, for some reason, he takes him to the bookshop, down into his dungeon. Yeah, I just said dungeon. You know what? I know someone else who can explain this better.
Become important later, so just keep it in the back of your mind that Joe, the guy who follows Beck around all day, stalks her house, watches her little rendezvous through the window, you know, that guy, he also has a climate-controlled underground dungeon. So, you know, yippee.
So Joe follows Beck once again, this time to some open mic bar thing. After a very awkward poem reading, Joe leaves and once at the train station, finds Beck by accident this time. She's a little drunk and falls onto the tracks, and so to show just how good of a guy Joe is, and how not creepy at all he is, he saves her, at which point we hear the first of many ironic stalker jokes. To round things off quickly, basically Joe sneakily steals her phone in order to keep track of what she's up to. He gets a taxi to take her home, they meet Benji, of which Joe still really doesn't like. And finally, you remember that creepy dungeon thing? Yeah, he pretty much kidnaps Benji and keeps him down there, where he will eventually kill him, and burn him, and whatever else. Pretty much this is a story of one very creepy guy. Well, no, hang on, two creepy people. One of Beck's friends ends up being really creepy as well, but it's okay, she dies eventually. Overall, this was actually quite a good show, despite my jokes and whatever. I did enjoy it, and they have set themselves up for a season 2. I genuinely could not predict where they were going with some parts of the story. I mean, this guy isn't a spy, he was going to get caught somehow. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching, be sure to like and subscribe, see you next time.